Hey guys, I'm back with another video in our series about photo editing. And if you haven't seen the other ones, go back and watch those because they're going to be really helpful in making the best photos for you. So today I'm going to talk about PNG files. And PNG files are photos by themselves with no background. So maybe it's a drawing, maybe it's a picture, something that doesn't have a background, and you can bring it anywhere. So the example that I'm going to talk about is these little dandelions with the little seeds floating away. That is a PNG, and what that means is it's a photo by itself. There's no background. I can lay it over anything and it'll look good. So I'm going to show you how to put those and incorporate those into PicMonkey, because they do want you to pay for a lot of their PNGs when you can just find them on the internet for free. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I've got something started. This is what I had started before when I was showing you guys how to install those fonts. By the way, my other font is finally showing up, so sometimes it just takes some time. But I'm going to go to Google now, and I'm going to search for PNG and then whatever you're looking for. Maybe it's the outline of a diamond. Maybe you're looking for a flower. Okay, so that was the first thing that popped in my head. So I chose PNG flower. Now what's important is you do need to actually click on the photo that you want to see. And what you're looking for, guys, is these checkerboard backgrounds, because that means that background is gone. There's nothing there. So what I'm going to do now is right-click, save image as, save it wherever you save things, and you want to make sure it's a PNG image. If it says JPEG, it's not what you want, okay? So this is a PNG. I'm going to rename this flower. I'm going to save it. Okay, then I'm going to close out of that, go back to my PicMonkey. I'm going to go to the butterfly, and you guys feel free to look through the ones that they already have. They do have a lot, but they do have a lot that they want you to pay for. So if you come across one and you're like, oh, I'd really like to use that, but you have to pay for it, like this, spirographs. They want you to pay for it. Google spirographs. You'll find some, okay? But I'm going to go to my own, because now I have my own, and I'm going to go into that flower that I just downloaded, and I'm going to drop that in here. Now, I should make the background a color so you guys can see that. I'm going to do that really quick, guys. Canvas color, let's make it, and remember we want to stick to how many colors when we're making a photo? Like 2 to 4, okay? So I'm going to go and I'm going to make this like a yellow, kind of like the center. Okay, so now can you see how there's no background to that flower? It's just the flower by itself. And I can actually move the flower around. Oh, apply, sorry. Okay, I can move this flower, possibly. It's going to let me. There we go. I can move it around. I can put it on top of things. I can put it behind things. I could bring this text actually in front if I like that better. You can layer and move things around. So know that you don't have to be stuck with the options that they give you here. You know, like these doodly hearts. If you don't like that, get something else. Or they have, if it has a crown, they want you to pay for it. Doily hearts. Go Google doily hearts PNG, and you're going to find the same thing, and you don't have to pay for it, okay? But they do have a lot of free options, like different arrows and stuff like that. But all their cool ones, of course, they want you to pay for. So go find your own, and you can use those. All right. Let's see if there's anything left with this that I want to bring this forward. Send it to the front. Okay. You can remove the background of things. That's the other thing. So let's say I'm going to bring my own photo in here. What can I pick? Okay, I'll just pick a photo of myself because that's easy. Ha. Okay, so I bring in a photo of myself and it has a background. Okay, and let's say I want to give this no background. So what I'm going to do, once I get that where I want, now you guys know my secrets. Okay, I'm gonna bring this editor around so I can see better. Okay, now there's an option called an eraser. With the eraser, and you pick the size and the hardness, and I actually like to bring that down so it's softer around the edges. I'm gonna bring this a little bit bigger. There we go. And what it's going to do is it's going to create that photo and turn it into basically like a PNG. So see how I can erase the background? And it's going really slow because I'm trying to record at the same time, but you get the idea. So I could go around myself here. It's going so slow that it's making me crop in on my own hair. It's a lot easier when you're not trying to record at the same time. My poor computer is just so mad at me right now. But anyway, you get the idea. I can actually erase the complete background around me, give it that cool look of it just being me floating by myself. Maybe, well, if you go to my like page, I just have that photo on a white background. I mean, that's what you can do. I actually use Photoshop for that, but this does the same thing. So you can erase the background and just leave the photo itself. So I apologize that the example is not working quite the way I wanted it to. Lovely. But yeah, see how I can just get rid of all that stuff. And then like, let's say you have a hard edge or the picture cuts off your elbow or something. Like, you know, usually when you take a photo, some of you might be cropped out. What you can do there is you could put like a border there or something. So, oh, whoops. This is being kind of a butt right now. If I go to geometric and I go to this and I'm gonna make like a banner border thing, like if this had cropped out my elbow, and I can put that down here, and I could cover up any blemishes. Or if you make it look really good and you crop it out really nice, you could put this in the back, okay? And it's gonna go gently behind your other photo. You can do so many cool things, guys. You just need to kind of have a vision of how you want it to look. Maybe find an example that you can go off of. Really anything. And you can put text over these. You can really make some cool things if you put your mind to it, if you have an idea, and try to keep your colors minimal. Okay, remember 2 to 4. So right now I've got yellow and pink and black. I probably would keep it to that. I've got some purple going on in my outfit. I could pull out some purple things and still be okay, but I'm not gonna go like blue and green and all these crazy colors and gray and brown. That's just, it's messy. It's too much. So you need to really be concise in what you're doing to make it look good. Attempt to make this look okay, but wow, that's, my mouse is moving so slow. Anyway, play with that, have fun with that feature. Remember to bring the hardness down so that your edge isn't quite so rough. It gives it like that soft airbrush look, rather than if I had a really hard edge, it would be blunt, okay, be a blunt circle. So, which, I mean, that would be fine if that's what you're going for, but if you're trying to remove the background around a photo, I suggest using a softer edge to make it look nicer. When you're done, save it, and you can upload that. And we'll continue with our video series, so keep tuning in and you'll learn some good stuff, hopefully. All right, thanks, guys.